What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If not, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. So today I just kind of wanted to go through a couple of things. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite way to make my meal prepped chicken, and then I'm going to show you how I meal prep my other veggies as well, and then I'm going to show you guys a few of my favorite snacks right now, and then we'll kind of see where else this video goes, but that's going to be that. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below to support your girl. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright, so this Crockpot chicken recipe is so easy. Y'all are gonna be amazed. So you literally need, well, including the Crockpot, you need 5 things including the Crockpot, but it's only 4 ingredients. Could be 3 ingredients technically. So you're going to need some chicken, and I'm using this. Can y'all see this, or is that light too bright? This is just some chicken tender strips from Walmart, but pro tip for Crockpot BBQ Chicken, to get the chicken tenders instead of the actual chicken breasts, because from my experience they turn out less dry. I think it's because they cook and fall apart easier, but anyways. And then I'm going to be using barbecue sauce. I use the sugar-free G. Hughes brand. I like the hickory flavored the best. And then you can use your whatever seasonings that you want. I got these two at Walmart, and it's what I've been using for the past couple of months, and I like them both a lot. So Wicked Sweet Bourbon and Chop House Burger, these two are really good. Again, you can use whatever you want. But basically you're just gonna put all of that in the crock pot and then add a little bit of water, like a 1/4 cup-ish of water, and that's literally it. So let's do that. So I actually ended up doing a 1/3 cup of water, and then with the barbecue sauce, I use about a 1/3 of the container at a time, sometimes half depending on how much chicken I have. But now all that you're gonna do is you're gonna stir that all together. Oh, ew, that just splashed on my hand. You're gonna stir it all together, and then we're gonna cook it on low for 6 to 7 hours. So you could start this in the morning on Sunday, before you go to church, before you start your day of chores, whatever, and then take it out around dinner time. Right now it is what time is it? I don't even know what time it is because my clock has an oven temperature on it. I think it's 2 o'clock, but I'll probably take it out just right before I go to bed tonight. So that is that. I just mixed all of that around. So now I'm going to just put it on low for 6 to 7 hours. All right, so next I'm just gonna show you guys really quick how I make my veggies whenever I meal prep them. Sometimes I will say, since I do work from home now, I will kind of cook them as I go, but when I do meal prep them, this is how I do it. So for this week, I just got sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts, and then I also got zucchini and onions and mushrooms. But with those 3, I personally think that they get a little bit too soggy if you reheat them or meal prep them. So I make those for dinner at the time of, and then usually when I meal prep, I'll meal prep things like sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, things that I think reheat well. So literally this is about to be the easiest thing ever. So all I'm gonna do is peel the sweet potatoes with a sweet potato peeler or potato peeler, and then obviously cut them. Where's my knife? I'm gonna cut them into little circles. You can also do cubes. I kind of do a mix, whatever you want to do. And then with the Brussels sprouts, I cut off the little ends here, those little white parts on the end, and then I cut them in half. So I'll do that. And then what I do is I have a pan with aluminum. Oh, y'all, I'm just a mess today. Nothing actually spilled though, so we're good. But anyways, a pan with aluminum foil. And then what I will do is I'll put all of that on there, and then I spray it with a little bit of cooking spray. Rather than actually using oil, I just like kind of do a little quick spray, and then I'll add salt to both of them, and then I add cinnamon usually to my sweet potatoes. Sometimes I'll just do salt on the sweet potatoes and then add cinnamon like later if I want it, but for this I'm just gonna go ahead and do the cinnamon. So that is what I'm about to do. That done. So I already have the oven preheated to 400, so now I'm just gonna pop these in there, and it usually takes 25 minutes. Depending on like how thick you cut them, it might take 30, but I did the sweet potatoes pretty thin and I did the Brussels sprouts in half, so I'm thinking 25 minutes, but I'm gonna set a timer and let you guys know. So I'm gonna put these in, and that's it. And then one more just quick little meal prep tip for you guys. If you have time, you may even think about like prepping half, am I focused? Whatever. Prepping half of your foods on Sunday and then doing another mini meal prep on Wednesday. I like to do that personally. So like I just did one tray of those, but I actually saved half of the Brussels sprouts and half of the sweet potatoes, and I will make those on Wednesday just because it's a little bit fresher and it takes a little bit less time to do unless you have like double ovens. But I like my sweet potatoes and veggies to be like on the top rack with nothing on top of them. So I don't like to do like two sheets at once, if that makes sense. So that's just another little tip. But now I'm gonna show you guys just a few of my favorite snacks lately. So yeah, let's get into that. All right, so a couple of my faves as of lately. Most of these are high protein snacks, one of them is not. So we'll start with the higher protein snacks. So this cottage cheese, the Good Culture Simply Cottage Cheese Low Fat Classic. First of all, the ingredients are so good. In the container, I'll read you the macros first. It's 110 calories, 1.5 fat, 5 carb, 19 protein. So bomb macros for a snack. High protein, low fat, and low carb. And I usually add berries to it. So I'll add like strawberries and blackberries. So good. You could also add like nuts to it, whatever you want. But the ingredients are skim milk, whole milk, cream, Celtic sea salt, live and active cultures. Like that's it. So that's awesome. And I personally think, because I was buying just the cheaper ones from Walmart, and then I was like, you know, I'll just go a little bit more expensive because of the ingredients. And I think it actually tastes a lot better too. So bomb snack there. And I didn't get any this week, but another really good high protein snack is just like plain tuna packets. I just don't have any to show you guys, but that's not that exciting anyways. All right, so the next one is these no cow bars. This is not sponsored or anything. They did send these to me, but like they didn't know, I don't even think they know that I have a YouTube. And there was like no obligation to post about them or anything like that. But regardless, I really, really liked them. I was kind of weary because, okay, so they are no milk, so I get no cow, like no dairy, I'm guessing no whey. I'm pretty sure it said no soy as well. Where is it? Oh yeah, non-GMO, soy-free, vegan, nothing artificial, no sugar added, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So I was a little bit skeptical, but I got the chocolate fudge brownie flavors, and the macros on this one, it's 210 calories, 7 fat, 21 protein, 24 carb. So 210 calories for a bar this big is a little much, but it's nothing crazy at all. Like, I don't really know there's not much less than that in bars. It's just a little bit smaller of a bar, I guess is what I'm trying to say, than the ones I'm used to eating. But it was super good. Okay, so I try to only use whey protein twice a day. That's why I use like my vegan protein in my oats. So I try to keep my whey protein to like post-workout and like one other time, like if I make a mug cake or something, or like a level 1 bar or whatever, which I'm about to show you guys. But these have been awesome to add in as a good high protein snack that isn't whey protein. So yeah, I don't know, I think probably like Whole Foods has them, but I know you can get them online. I don't have like a code or a link or anything, but I will try to put a link for you guys below to where you can just like check them out. But yeah, so been really liking those for snacks. And then I do try to make my snacks high protein for the most part. So this is my other favorite protein bar, level 1 bars. This is a whey protein bar. So this is something that I'll have like if I don't have a mug cake or something at night, or like if I want this for dessert instead, which would be very reasonable because they're amazing. I'll have this. So the level 1 bars, they are a lot bigger and quite a bit more filling in my opinion. But they are 260 calories, 13 fat, 19 carb, 20 protein. This is this is the pumpkin spice crunch flavor, and then the peanut butter chocolate one, or the peanut butter dream, what is it called? Peanut butter lovers is my probably by far favorite. It's so good. But the chocolate crunch one is really good too. So yeah, that's one of them. And then lastly, what I've been snacking on, this one isn't as high protein, but you could make it higher protein if you wanted, and I'll tell you guys how to do that. But rice cakes, so this is chocolate, obviously. I also really like the caramel rice cakes, and then a pumpkin little spread on top. So what you do is you do 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter. I prefer PB Fit over PB2. I genuinely think it's a lot better. I don't know why, I just think it tastes better. So 2 tablespoons of this, and then I do 50 grams of pumpkin. So make sure that you don't get the pie filling kind though, or it'll just like add a bunch of unnecessary sugar. So just pure pumpkin, 50 grams. And then like I mix that with a little splash of almond milk and put it on top. It's so freaking good. And then the way to make that higher protein, if you needed to or wanted to for your snack, is to add a little bit of actual protein powder to it. So actually the other day I did this because I needed a little bit more protein in my snack. So I did this combo plus half a scoop of my vegan protein and mixed it up, and it was so bomb. So yeah, there's some snack ideas for you guys. Not sure what else this video is gonna have, but we will see. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it so far. So on the sweet potatoes and the Brussels sprouts, ended up doing it for 30 minutes and they turned out perfect. So I did that earlier, and it is currently about 9 o'clock. So I think I left the chicken in the crock pot because I put it in around like 3, so 6 hours is what I did on low. And again, they were the chicken tenders, so I don't know if that affects, I feel like that would probably make it like a shorter time for it to work, but I'm about to show you guys how it turned out. Also, my little tripod base got stuck on my camera, so I don't have like my normal little thing that I hold it with on there, because the base of my tripod, I just like took it apart and just left the base on because I can't get it off. So I guess I'm gonna have to take it in, but that's why if the angle is really bad, it's because I'm literally holding this big camera like right in front of my face. But anyways, here's my chicken. Okay, so since I don't have 2 hands, since I can't put my tripod on, since the base is stuck, I'll just show you guys with 1 hand, but this is like, it just shreds apart. And usually I do it with 2 forks and 2 hands. But yeah, that's my barbecue chicken, and it's bomb. You can obviously like eat that on its own, or you could do it like, I like to do it on flatbreads as like a little barbecue pizza kind of deal. But yeah, there's a lot that you can do with it. You can put on like rice with some veggies, but that's that. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Not sure what it's gonna be, but it is now Thursday, and I just kind of totally forgot that I was filming that video So I literally don't think that I have anything to put with it. So hopefully that quick little video was like helpful for you guys. I don't know. It's literally just gonna be a little bit of meal prep, a couple of high protein snack tips for you guys, but I don't really want to like put something in here that's not helpful or valuable, and there's really nothing on my mind to like talk about right now. I guess one thing that I can say is that here's my little chat for you guys. So whenever it comes to Thanksgiving, if I see one more long caption about how to handle Thanksgiving, seriously, I just don't understand. Like literally when it comes to Thanksgiving, eat whatever the heck that you want and then move on. Like I don't think that you should try to have like tactics. I mean, if you want to, great. If you want to stuff your face, great. Like I just feel like all these posts about it make people overthink it even more, and I just think it's very unnecessary because it's just Thanksgiving. Like just eat some pie and move on. So there's my chat for you guys. Anyways though, hopefully you guys still got something out of this video. Hopefully you still like somewhat learned and enjoyed it, even though it was super quick. And yeah, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up to support my channel because it really helps me, and I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.